Hey guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. I just put out food for Bowtie, who does not look good. I'll show you. Hey Bowtie. Hi sweetheart. Hi. He was gaining a little volume and he had a lot of energy and he used to prance out to see me, but he is covered in stuff. I don't know if you can see under his foot right there. There's like stuff on his foot and flies. And where he used to eat like 3 cans of food a day, now he barely touched anything. Hey sweetheart. I moved the food in hopes that he would find some interest in it, but nope, nothing. I'm heartbroken by this poor cat. I'm going to toss the rest of this food only because of that goo that's coming out of his mouth again, a little bubble of it that just wouldn't break. It was just sitting there next to his mouth. He used to get up and run over to me, a little prance with his tail sticking straight up, and that when I put the food down with one of my cat's treats on top, because the cats all love it and I wanted him to really eat, but so he wouldn't even get up to eat, which he usually does, and he usually finishes a can in a sitting. He licked off the treat and he ate a little bit of the food, and that's it. So I don't know what's going on. He seems to have really taken a turn for the worse. I have a little bit of hope in that my neighbor, who does a lot of TNR, trap into the release, she has 5 of the stray cats that used to live in the neighborhood. Well, she's brought in one of her her friends who traps cats. That's a volunteer work he does. So he was here the last 2 nights trying to capture Odin, who she calls Mr. One Eye. I think Odin's better. And then we were also trying to catch Bowtie, who she calls Mr. Bugaboo. So we call him Mr. B because his name starts with a B. So actually, night before last, I had these big leather gloves on that guy brought with him, and I was able to actually catch Bowtie, and that my neighbor didn't bring over the crate fast enough where the guy was going to take Bowtie to be fixed. She didn't bring over the crate fast enough, and Bowtie freaked out. I mean, he went nuclear, and to the point where I think I was going to hurt him if I really held him anymore. So he got out of my grasp and was very upset with us. His mood today is not because he's upset. He was fine yesterday. He wasn't eating as much as he usually did, but today he hardly ate anything at all. Alright, well there's my little Bowtie update. And you're thinking, Steven, what is this pile of crap you're showing us? Before I settle down to show you a little unboxing of 2 little packages I got in the mail today, this lovely assembly is one of my favorite things of my cats. A box from Teamy down the bottom, inside a cardboard box, I don't know where I got it, a piece of tile, yes buddy, slab of tile that the cats like to lay on because it's nice and cool. Some cardboard from IKEA, my suitcase from box from my suitcase, and there's a pillow inside that. And see the ripped out parts? That's where Eleanor likes to bite on the cardboard and tear pieces off. Bite and tear. She loves to do that, especially about 2 o'clock in the morning. So this is one reason you're never going to see an apartment tour, because this is that. Hey guys, all right, look at Claire up there. And Eleanor's right there. You'll hear Buddy. He wants to go outside, but he's not going outside right now. I look in the viewfinder of this frame here, and I'm sitting off to the side just so in case the cats do something cute, you can see it. But I look over here and I see over here I've got this white dresser from IKEA that is has a blanket on it. That's one of Buddy's favorite places to sleep when he wants to be near me, but not close enough where I can touch him, because sometimes I'm a lot. And then my bed right behind me, I've got these two pet cots that take up more than half of the bed I'm supposed to sleep in. But there's bean bags on top of that the cats really like to sleep on. Then we've got the IKEA furniture here, and then lower behind me, that is really just mainly for the cats. Two of those squares have stuff for me. The rest are all open for the cats. And then we've got all of this and the desk over here. And then you saw the cardboard boxes on what used to be a chair. I don't even understand what has happened to me. Whatever. But I left the house today. I have left the house twice, other than going to the grocery store, twice since I got home from my last trip. And both times were to go to the post office box at the airport. And so I did that today. I left the house today. I wore one of my favorite shirts. I think I mentioned this in a video recently because it sort of matches one of the masks that Elle sent me. It's a navy mask with little white polka dots on it. And notice, do you see my little pin that I put on here? Look at this. Can you read that? Stay at home club on a black cat. How cute is that? I bought that at Five Below months and months and months ago, and it just sat on a shelf somewhere collecting dust because everything in my apartment collects dust. I happened to find it while I was trying to clean, which I really haven't done much of. And it's perfect. It's the stay-at-home club on a black cat. So I did go to the post office and I got 2 packages. I was sort of expecting one. I did not expect the other one. And I got a very nice card with a couple questions inside. So I figured we'd do a teeny, super short question and answer. There's only a couple questions here pertaining to the cats. And then I've got these 2 packages I will open with you. So this card's from Kathleen and Tamara. Stephen, take this time to rest your mind, body, and spirit. She underlined spirit. You need a break. The world and the airline industry will be very different from the much love to you and your cats and Bowtie and Diana. I love that she included my little side pieces. Be kind to yourself. And most importantly, keep your sobriety. Yes, 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 yes. And then in a separate note, she included, I forgot to ask in one of your vlogs, can you mention how do you clip your baby's nails? I don't. because that would be an emergency room visit. That would be really bad. And so far, I don't think I've had to. Buddy goes outside. He spends probably 3 hours a day outside running around. He screams around the yard sometimes. And he's running around on gravel, on pavement, and his nails are kept fairly short. Eleanor and Claire, I would expect that they need to have their nails clipped, and they probably should. But they don't seem to be causing them any problems. They don't extend past their paws when they're at rest. I don't see excess, a lot of excess. I don't know why. All of them, the 2 of them are quite vigorous when they scratch in the litter box, and I think they go in there sometimes just to scratch. I don't know if they always poop. But their nails don't seem terribly long. If I were to have them clipped, I would not do it myself because I'm by myself. And I think that would really be a 2-person job. Because I can't. That would be traumatic for me and the cats. So if I were to have it done, it would be something I would have to bring them to I don't even know what you call it, a cat salon. I don't even know. So, yeah, I'd have to have some other professional do that. Maybe next year, I'll bring the 2 of them to the vet and maybe have dental checkups, because they should probably have checkups. I don't know. And they probably have to be sedated for that. I'm just guessing. And I'm wondering if the vet could then maybe do a little snip on the nails there. That was a long answer to such a simple question. Surprise. How many litter boxes do you have? I have 3. I was told that I should probably have 1 litter box per cat, especially since I'm gone from the house for up to 3. I'm gone from the house for up to 72, 78 hours, depending on my trips. So that's 4 or 5 times a month. So I have 1 litter box for each cat. One is one of those triangular litter boxes with high sides. That is in my, and you know I live in a studio. Those people who have cats, you know what I'm going to say right now. I have litter everywhere. Another reason you're never seeing an apartment video, because I have kitty litter everywhere. I cannot keep up with it. Some people are probably really grossed out by that, but I have a litter box in the kitchen, right near the sink. It's a triangular shaped one that fits in the corner between the sink and my stove kind of area. And that one's used fairly often. I have what used to be an under the bed sweater box, one of those big rectangular plastic bins that you used to put sweaters and stuff in under your bed. I got that and I filled that full of litter, mostly because Buddy can poop in a litter box and he has no problem doing that. But he has a hard time covering it because he always seems to scratch the sides of the litter box and never the box itself, never the litter itself. And I don't know if that's a choice that he's making because he wants to be dominant, whatever. But he seems to have a real hard time finding enough surface area to scratch. And then in the back, in my walk-in closet, I have an even larger plastic bin in the back, against the back wall of my walk-in closet. Yeah, so they use the one, and the middle one, the second one I mentioned, I have right by my front door, because there's just nowhere else. What I want to do when this is all over, one thing I'm going to do is, since this little area, what that used to be my dining area, is now really all about the cats, and it's not really a place for me to really live, I'm going to buy when I can find it, a rectangular kiddie pool. I know what you're about to think. No, I'm not going to fill the whole thing with litter, but I'm going to put the litter boxes in the kiddie pool. And hopefully that will keep the kitty litter from being spread as far as it goes in my apartment. Yes, so it's really that bad that my apartment is completely 100% my cats. So I'm going to get a kitty litter, a kiddie pool for my kitties. And lastly, what kind of litter? Anything that's really on sale. Because sometimes I don't know why kitty litter is so expensive. But typically it's like $9 for a 20-pound thing. I have 2 priorities for 3. Number one, that it's unscented, because I think that's kind of gross for cats to smell the fake smells. Second, it has to be able to clump. I want a clumping litter. And then third, most important, it has to be dust free. When I pour the litter in, or when the cats are scratching away, I don't want a cloud of dust, because that is a lot of gross stuff in there, not just kitty stuff, but silica and other things in the clay-based stuff that you don't want to breathe in and have everywhere in the apartment. So it has to be really, really dust-free, clumping, and unscented. So otherwise, I'll use anything. Oh, and it can't be the lightweight litter, because that stuff apparently is horrible, from what I've understood, because it gets tracked everywhere, and I think it stays in their fur and stuff, and they eat it, and it's not good. All right, so those are 3 questions about my cats. I just took almost 10 minutes to answer. Box. This is from Kathy. Look at the size of the spots. The amount of money you guys spend on shipping makes me uncomfortable because I feel so guilty. And I should have opened this. I should have cut this open before. I thought it would be easier. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh no, Kathy. Kathy, I'm sending you a few cans of food for Bowtie and Diana, and hopefully they enjoy these flavors. I found a few treats for Buddy, Claire, and Eleanor. The others are still not stocked here. Their treats are hard to find. Their treats are hard to find. My grocery store stopped selling them, so I have to go to Walmart now. I enjoy your channel. Thank you so much, and I hope you're able to find your stores fully stocked. Me too. Oh my God! When you guys see this, oh my God! Look at, sweetheart. The guys, they're like, what? What? What do you have there? Look at this giant box, Fancy Feast poultry and beef classic pate selections. So I might try these out for my cats first, because I love my cats and they're my priority. So I might try that out first. I have a sneaking suspicion that they're not gonna like it. But Bowtie and Claire, oh my God, Diana will most certainly take full advantage of those. All right, so you know, I have received a lot of these treats. There's a pot. There's 2 handfuls of these in here. Look at that. Well, I have received a lot of these treats, and I'm so grateful because it takes a total of a 3-hour trip for me to go to Walmart. I take a bus there, which is across the entire of Las Vegas, and then back after shopping. So it's like a 3 or 4 hour trip for me on a bus, and then my time in Walmart to just go shopping for treats. And while I have a bunch right now, I have been a little over generous with them because it's just the 4 of us in the house all day together. So I've been feeding them a little bit more treats than they're used to. So while I thought I would have enough to get me all the way through May, there's 31 days in May, and somehow I have barely survived 2 weeks of April. So I am grateful, and I can't have enough of these treats on hand. I really can't. Yeah. And then the coup de grace. Coup de grace. Oh, buddy, I hear you're crying, but tough. I'm going to put my mask on. Hello. Look at the cuteness. Oh, my ears. Look at the cuteness of that. Hello. Oh, my God. Well, I am officially a crazy cat daddy now. And this looks handmade. If you made this, I bet you did make this by hand. Look, there's even a little pleat right here for the nose. I'm not going to cry. I would like to cry. So I have suddenly found masks to be very cool and a lot of fun. All right, so, and this came from Allison. Right here. And I don't think I need a knife to open this. All right. Yes. Guys, this it might sound like overkill. I could have 1,000 packages of these and be happy. And I know the cats will be happy. So, because lately, as I said, I've been giving them more treats than usual. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's this? All right. They also, I've been giving Bowtie and Diana the occasional treat as well. When they haven't been too interested in their food, I'll put that on top and suddenly they eat their food. This looks like an eye mask, which is great because people occasionally will send me sheet masks, and sheet masks are really awkward. Eye mask, hello. Now, I see these on Amazon, I see these on Facebook ads, I see this all over the place because I keep clicking on it thinking, I wonder if they work. I'm going to have to do a little test of this. Fur zapper. So it's like a silicone sticky thing, like a hockey puck that you throw in with your clothes, I think when you're drying. No, in your washer and your dryer. You throw it in there and it's supposed to like collect all the fur off your clothes. Now, I've seen these and wondered if they worked. Oh my goodness. I am over the moon. I have to do laundry. And if you could see the clothes that come out of my wash, I have to wear black t-shirts with my uniform. And every uniform t-shirt I wear has cat hair all over it. I try to mitigate it by separating it, and I just never do. And then I don't know what is in this. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. No way! No way! All right. So, you know how I like my do you know how I like my, what are they called, medicine balls at Starbucks? Well, the medicine ball is really 2 T's. And what I typically get is I either get a medicine ball, which is their jade, whatever it is, and some citrus tea. And the iced tea that I always get is the iced peach green tea. I always get that. Those are my 2 things I get at Starbucks. Well, Allison stuffed a Starbucks bag full of the peach tranquility tea and the jade citrus mint, which is probably what the equivalent of a medicine ball. And the peach tranquility is going to be something I would use hot, but I'll probably make this as a iced tea, much like I like from my iced peach green tea from Starbucks. I am so over the moon. I am so excited. I'm surprised I didn't cry. I could have cried over the mask. And then this. Oh my God. And then, I mean, yeah. Oh, look at Buddy up there. He really wants to go outside. He's not going to go outside though. It's just too late in the afternoon. It's 4:30, and by the time that oh, do you hear that? He really wants to go outside. He's no. Hey, oh, Buddy, I'm busy. Oh, he's talking. All right, so I will let you guys go in a moment. I'm gonna be eating for dinner. I'm gonna have, oh, Buddy, what? Oh, one sec. Wow, say hi to your friends. Look, doesn't see his eyes. Don't they look sad? Oh, what? Oh, what? All this stuff. All this stuff to enjoy. It's his house. Hello, Eleanor. All right. You want to go down too? No? Oh, my baby. So I didn't notice in the box, in the package from Allison, Eleanor is being much better about being held lately. I don't know what's going on. But Allison included in her package 3.5-page note letter that felt like it was being written by someone I knew. It's like a letter from a friend. And it was so nice. And she apparently works at Starbucks. And so she knew what to do. She actually gave me the recipe for a medicine ball using the tea she sent me and some lemonade, which I can easily get at my grocery store. I do have to go to buy some more food. And then she talked about, she also had a similar experience with me that I did in terms of really feeling sick for a couple of days. In my, not a fantasy, kind of a small little hope. I kind of hope I had COVID-19 those 2 days. I was like deeply fatigued, horrible headache. I didn't have any breathing issues, but it was just really, I really felt horrible. But just for 2 days, I'm kind of hoping that I was sick with whatever is going around, because if that was it, I'm good. I just couldn't handle if I got really bad. But she and her husband also were the same way. And she just chatted as you would with a friend, and I'm super excited. But what makes me most excited, excuse me, what made me so excited I couldn't breathe, is that she got a face-to-face interview and a CJO, yay, from an airline that I respect enormously. And I mentioned it in a recent video that I was super pleased with how this particular airline was taking care of their flight attendants. So congratulations. She also, I think, got a couple interview invitations from other airlines as well. So I am super excited for you, especially for that airline. I'm like, I think I've already said a dozen times now. I love that airline, and I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you. You're going to love this life. I can tell just by your thoughtfulness and your letter. You're going to love this, and you're going to be great. All right, so I have to eat because I'm starving. I'm going to make some scrambled eggs. Otherwise, I think that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. And below, if you're still watching this video, below this video in the comment section, let me know how you're doing. I am hanging in there, although it is a little crazy. I'm just grateful I have these cats to keep me occupied. But let me know how you're doing. If you're doing well, awesome. If you're not, let us know so we can do this together, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Fly safe. I almost forgot to say it.